Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, it's your girl Angela. So in this video I'll be showing you how to apply to schools here in Ireland for your undergraduate or your master's program. I got this question from one of you guys who left a comment under one of my videos saying how can I apply and get admission to a school in Ireland if you're applying by yourself and not using any school agent. So of course getting the admission is way beyond me. It is not something I can give or something that is in your hands. You make the application and leave the rest to God and of course to the school. So yeah, on the path of applying, that I can help, and that is what I'll be showing you today. So the next thing will be you seeing my laptop screen where I would show you the sites to visit and how to apply to the school. So yeah, to my laptop screen. So as you can see here on my screen, this is the URL that you need to visit, and I will leave this URL in the description bar below. Of course, the thing I say is before you start this, you need to figure out what you want to study, and I want to assume that most people do know what they want to study. So I would use myself as an example now. I wanted to study, or I studied cybersecurity. So let us just assume that I am trying to apply to a school for cybersecurity, and I don't know what school I want to apply to. I just know that I want to do an MSc in cybersecurity. So what I will do is to come here to the search box here and type cyber security. So you can see that as you're typing, like it is also coming up, like it automatically just brings up cybersecurity, any course that has cybersecurity in it, and also the schools. So as you can see here, you can see the institution here. You can see Dublin Business School, Letterkenny Institute of Technology, TU Dublin, University of Limerick, and you can see basically all the courses. You can see there's Masters of Science in Cybersecurity. You can see this Masters of Science in Computing in Cybersecurity is a Masters in Computing, but it has a major in cybersecurity. And yeah, I can see there's also others here. There are other award options: information security management, software compliance, threat management, and yeah, all of that. You can see MSc in computing in cybersecurity as well. You can see MSc in computing in cybersecurity research. There's a Bachelor's of Science here in digital forensics and cybersecurity, Masters of Science in applied cybersecurity, BSc cybersecurity and IT forensics, Bachelor's of Science in computing in cybersecurity. There's BSc here in cybercrime and IT security, which is a good one. Higher certificate in science in cybercrime and IT security, and we can see that there are up to 23 entries here. So you can go on and click next, and you see the others. You can see NTI, which is my school, which was the school I attended. So yeah, you can see NTI here, National College of Ireland, and you know, it goes on, and yeah, these are the other three. So let's try and apply for one. Yeah, so let's go back to NCI, and we'll do first, say maybe, okay, let's try let's not try NCI, let's try Dublin Business School. So once you know the institution here, and you can see that it offers your Masters of Science in Cybersecurity, what you can do is just to go over here and just search for Dublin Business School. Okay, and you can see it here. So you can go into the school's website, and then you just do your search. Once you come here on the website, you can see the course types. So of course, you're an international student, you can go to information technology, cybersecurity is under there, and of course full-time. As an international student, you cannot do a part-time program. So, and then you search, and then once you search, you can see, once you scroll down, you can see the courses here. You can see MBA in cloud computing, MBA in information systems, fintech, business analytics. I've had a couple of people ask me that they want to do something that is not too technical. Business analytics is another good one. Data as well is another good course. And what we're looking for is cybersecurity. So you can see here the type, international postgraduate programs. The mode is full-time and it's level 9. Most MSC's master's program in Ireland is grouped as level 9. Bachelor's is level 8. So you can click on here to view the course, and if you go down, you can see the overview. It gives you like an overview of the program, and you can read up what it entails. You can see the entry requirement here. A level 8 primary cognate degree with a minimum, of course, like I said, here level 8 is a bachelor's. So level 8, it means here that you need a bachelor's degree with a minimum of a second division, which is 2-2 from a recognized yada yada yada. And for applicants whose first language is not English and who have not previously undertaken a degree taught through English, evidence must be provided of proficiency in English language, etc, etc. So yeah, for if you're Nigerian like me, you don't need an evidence for your proficiency in English yet for applying, when you're applying to the school, but you will need it when you're applying for your visa. So for applying to the schools, you don't need IELTS, PTE, or the other ones. So yeah, once you've gone through these, you can click on the course content. You will see your modules, the assessment methods. You can also come here. You can see the structure is 1 year full-time. Of course, part-time, you're not going to take part-time, so this does not concern you. It's 1 year full-time and it's 2 semesters. You can see the career opportunities. When you finish with a master's in cybersecurity, you can get a job as a risk officer, information security manager, cybersecurity governance, and cybersecurity analyst and all of that. So here, and then you can see the fees. So of course, you're an international student, so you wouldn't be paying the same fees as an EU citizen. So you have to check for the fees. But you can see here the course fees for the next, this is this full-time, and this for EU students. This covers tuition and yada yada yada. So you can click here to view international fees. So let's just open up here, and then you can see it here. We're looking for masters in cybersecurity, and this is for non-EU residents, so this applies to you. And you can see Master of Science here, cybersecurity, one academic year, it is 13,800. Okay, and then you have transfers from airport, 50 euros. So if you want them to pick you up at the airport, then you pay 50 euros for that. So yeah, so it's 13,800. Now certain schools, and I would assume that DBS also gives some fees off, take off some fees from your from that 13,800. Schools do that, NCI does that, I think DBS does that. So once you apply, once your admission is being sent to you, along with your tuition fee requirements and all of that, they will tell you that they are giving you certain amount of the full tuition fee. Sometimes, I don't know if it's the same for all schools, but for NCI, it was based on your class of degree. So I think first class and 2-1 or so got maybe like 4K or so off. I cannot remember, to be honest. So yeah, depending on that, you get some fees off. So yeah, let's go back to our application page. So you can see next steps here, open days. Sometimes they do like virtual open days. So you have all of that here, open days when you can, talk to a rep from this, where you can talk to a rep from the school and find out about your course, the school, what they offer, and all of that. And then these are just requirements for EU applicants. Of course, you are an international student, and you can check here for the requirements to complete your application. As you can see here, academic transcripts, you need your academic transcripts, and you need proof of English. But just like I said, if your first language is English, as a Nigerian, it is our first language is English. You don't need this. You need your CV and you need a copy of your passport. So if you don't have a passport for this, you need to get your passport. For some schools, they usually don't require this passport, to be honest, but it is here. So I'm sure at some point during the application process, you would need to upload your data page. So yeah, and you can see here, Dublin Business School has a number of overseas offices and representatives worldwide. Please contact us if you wish to receive further details on your closest DBS representatives. So yeah, these are the requirements, of course, that you need. So make sure you have that handy before you go into any application. One thing that I know that, one thing that I know that most schools also ask for is your statement of purpose. It's an essay that states why you want to study in the school that you're studying, why you want to study the course that you're studying, and just a bit about yourself, what motivates you, your goals, your aspirations, how the course that you're coming to study would help you fulfill that goal. Yeah, in summary. Let's go up and click on apply. If you want to make an inquiry, you can click on the make an inquiry button. So yeah, once you've gotten all your documents ready, you've scanned them, because of course this is online, so it's not like you're taking them physically to the school. This is online, so obviously you have to have your e-copies of everything. So the first thing, of course, is here. You can see the steps up to from 1 to 5. And 5 is submit, and the first is course selection. So here you are a non-EU student, so you click on non-EU, select a course type, and you would have to, is a postgraduate program. It's a postgraduate program. And then please select a course. Of course, we already know that we want a master's, MSc in cybersecurity. And then what start date are you considering? The September 2022. So as you can see here, it is still open. So if you're still looking to come here September 22, it is still open. So you can apply for September 2022 intake or January 2023 intake. But of course, you have to make sure that you do this as soon as possible. So let's assume we're going for September 2022. So that's already selected, and then we can continue to step 2, which is about you. So of course you have to give your personal details. So I am a miss. So of course you can fill in your first name, Angela, fill in your last name, fill in your date of birth. So once you filled in your name, Your date of birth, let's see, your gender, female, nationality, Nigerian, so Nigeria, country of birth, Nigeria, your email address, and then you can put in your phone number here. So since I'm Nigerian, you can put in your number. Let's just use a very random number, 4567612. I hope that's correct. So yeah, of course you can also still put in the same thing. What did I put? 4567612. Yeah, so you can put your address here. After that, Phil, you have no business here because you're not using an agent. You're applying yourself. So you can put here your next of kin. Let me assume my next of kin is Mary Aldo, and then just put in their number here. Nigeria 703995647, and then continue to, okay, well, what did we do wrong? You have entered an invalid phone number. Where? Okay. Oh yeah, we missed one. Let's add one number here. 5. Yep. So continue to step 3. Yeah. The third step is your previous education. So full title of qualification. Let's see. BSc Computer Science. Then we have, let's see, University of Lagos. Level grade awarded. Let's see 2-1. Awarding body, date awarded. Let's say 2020 September 15th. Length of program for 4 years. Do you wish to apply for advanced entry exemptions? No. Continue to step 4. Other details here. Do you suffer from any medical condition or disability which may impair? No. If you do, yeah. Where did you hear about DBS? You can put from my YouTube channel. You can put you can put word of mouth or anything, basically exhibitions, as the case may be. Let's just say other. Have you ever studied at DBS? No. Continue to step 5. So here is where you will submit most of your documents. If you have additional information that you feel would benefit your application, please provide details below. So I've had people that want to, switch from a business field. Take, for instance, maybe you have a bachelor's degree in business administration or, law, or something that is not technically related in any way, and now they want to switch to a more technical field. So this is where you have to explain. You can give like a brief, explanation here as to your experiences or anything, courses, certifications that you must have taken, whether online or in person, that you've taken to support why you want to have that switch. Well, basically, it would help to actually, explain so that with your application, they can see that, okay, I want to switch, but this is my motivation and this is what I have done to back it up. Here, this box here is where you drag and drop all the document, as was mentioned, if you remember, in the requirements that we just went through. So your transcript, your CV, your passport, proof of English proficiency if your first language is not English, and all of that. So you can click this button here to select from your computer, or you can drag and drop there. Yeah. So this is it. Of course, you have to tick this. You certify that the information that you've given is correct, and yada yada yada. Data protection will contact you with information, blah 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 blah, via your email address that you've completed. You can tick this here and then submit your application, and that is it. It is as easy as that. And then you have to wait for a feedback in your email address based on the email address that you provided. So please do make sure that the email address you put in when you are applying is correct, so you don't miss any correspondence from the school. So yeah, I hope I have been able to help you who asked the question, and other people as well. If you have any question concerning applying to any school, please do leave your question.